For some GRE math questions, you're going to have the urge to write an equation. So you set up the equation, you solve for the answer, and see if your answer matches the numbers they give you in the answer choices. But if you think about it, the person who wrote the question also had to write an equation and solve it. They've already done the work. So why not test the answer choices one by one and see which one's correct? We call this approach plugging in the answers, and it's a great technique anytime they're asking for a specific amount and giving you numerical values in the answer choices. This question says, Vicken, Roger, and Adam buy a radio. If Roger pays twice as much as Adam, Vicken pays 3 times as much as Roger, and the radio costs $90, how much does Roger pay? So this question is all the hallmarks of a plugging in the answers question. It's asking for a specific amount, how much Roger pays. It's offering me 5 values, numerical values, and I might want to set up an equation. I might want to say, okay, Roger pays X dollars. So once I've identified that this is plugging in the answers, the next step is to copy down the answer choices. So they tell me 10, 20, 30, 45, and 65 are the only possible values for how much Roger pays. And if you'll notice, these answer choices are listed in numerically ascending order. And that's a common characteristic of GRE problems. They write them either in ascending or descending order. So we're going to start with C. And here's how it works. Let's start by labeling this column. What question are these numbers being offered up as an answer to? The question says, how much does Roger pay? So I'll label this Roger. And I'm starting with C. If Roger pays $30, then what else can I know? Well, I go back, it says Roger pays twice as much as Adam. So I'll make a new column for Adam and say Adam pays, well, this is twice as much as that. Adam's going to pay 15. And then what can I know after that? It says Vicken pays 3 times as much as Roger. So Roger pays 30, Vicken pays 3 times as much, Vicken is paying 90. Okay, and now I've kind of run out of steps. So how can I tell whether answer choice C is correct? Well, it says that the total cost of the radio is $90. So is 30 plus 15 plus 90 going to equal 90? Of course not. It actually equals 135, which is too much. And that's why I can get rid of D and E. So you can see why we started with C. I did one set of calculations and I was able to get rid of 3 bad answer choices. And now it's down to a 50-50 between 10 and 20. And I'm going to do one more calculation. When I try 20, if it works, it's the answer. And if it doesn't work, well then A is the answer because there has to be one correct value. So if Roger pays $20, I know that Adam pays half that, which would be 10. And I know Vicken pays 3 times as much as Roger, so this gets tripled to 60. Now, does 20 plus 10 plus 60 equal 90? It does, so B is the correct answer. So plugging in the answers is a great technique. Every time you're being asked for a specific value and then being provided with numbers in the answer choices. It's also good when you have that urge to write an equation and solve it. So to do plugging in the answers properly, you identify it's that kind of a question, and then set up your scratch paper. Start with answer choice C and run it all the way through the question. If it's true, if all the numbers kind of click into place, that's the answer. If it's not, then get rid of the greater or lesser answer choices and work your way through until you have the correct number. Plugging in the answers is overall a great approach to the GRE because it exploits a weakness in the way this test is designed. Think about it. You're looking at the computer screen, the correct answer is looking back at you. So all you have to do is find it and run it through the question.